be seated. Mr. Kevin Stapleton is here from the Department of Corrections, appearing on behalf of Mr. Potter, who prepared today's pre-sentence investigation report. We're here today for sentencing involving convictions, one charge in each file. Pleas were entered and accepted on February 23rd. All right, Ms. Carey, any amendments, corrections, or objections to make to the contents of the report?
No.
How about you, Mr. Cherry?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Beginning at CFJ 284, page 7.
Okay, I am there.
May I be seated, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You all may remain seated too. Thank you. All right, page 7. I'm there. Go ahead.
All right, starting at the top with family, Mr. James Robinson was further clarified he's in Vanderbilt, Michigan.
All right, we'll change that.
Under marriage narrative, the defendant does have a should-be boyfriend, not fiance. Don't want to jump the gun quite yet.
Okay.
Under employment, several corrections. Patriot Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, start date should be September 1st of 2025, no end date.
All right.
Before that was Serenity House from December of 2024 through March of 2025, where she was a caregiver at $17.50 an hour. She quit that job. Before that was Summer Tree from November of 2022 to November of 2024. She was a caregiver there at $18 an hour. She, the termination reason was she lost her transportation.
All right.
Under education, Cadillac High School should be stricken. Cooley Alternative should move up a slot. That's where she completed the 10th grade. And then she did online homeschooling to receive her high school diploma.
All right. To the best that you can, Mr. Stapleton, let's make those changes. I did see that high school. I figured it meant she went there in 10th grade or, yeah. All right, go ahead. Anything else?
On the next page, and this is an important one that we wanted to clarify. So from 2009 to 2016, her drug use was recreational, not 5 to 6 times per week. Then from 2016 to 2024, she was clean. And then from 2024 through 2025, that was the 5 to 6 times per week.
All right, that's fair.
I think that that's important given the nature of the cases.
I've got it.
And the only other thing is on CFJ page, CFJ 101, page 1. She does have an other name that would be found in records, which is Nicole Renee Palanaki, Palanaki.
All right. You got that, Mr. Stapleton?
That last, the word.
It should be on the CFJ 101. It'll be underneath other names or aliases, I think is how it's phrased. You're just going to say that she had her previous last name of Palanaki. At CFJ 101, page 1?
Yes,
Yeah.
top right-hand side, other names.
Yep.
And that's it, Your Honor. No challenges to scoring.
All right, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and do some allocution. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. One thing I do want to make the court aware of, because it'll find out one way or another, since she entered her plea, she has been charged with driving with license suspended. So I'm going to leave really the allocation of these cases to Ms. McNamara, because I think she'll explain it better than I will. But I do want to talk about that case and what was going on. At the time, she had received notice from Secretary of State, but I had forgotten about it because of her drug use when she received the letter. Her mother called her from work. It was going to rain, and her scooter that she uses.
So, should there be another entry in the criminal history?
It's been charged.
It's been charged. So we'll just, and that would go underneath CFJ 145, page 1, underneath also pending.
Correct.
So Mr. Stapleton, she has pending a driving license suspended charged. That charge came after the plea.
Correct.
And that's pending in which county?
Wexford District.
All right, 84th District here in Wexford County.
Yes.
All right, but it's unresolved. Thank you.
Correct.
All right, you may keep going.
I don't know, actually, now that I'm looking, if the court was also updated. There's a pending Osceola case from conduct that occurred prior to this case, that she was arrested on that warrant during the driving with license suspended. And so that has not been resolved. That's also pending.
I don't see an Osceola case pending on that, but it wasn't in. All right, so Mr. Stapleton, she also has apparently another Osceola County case pending, and that was for what?
Possession of methamphetamine, Your Honor.
Thank you.
So she went to go pick up her mom. She was pulled over for a license plate light being out. And that was when she learned that her license was relearned, that was when her license was suspended. We have already talked about applying to get her license restored. And she told me that the Osceola County Court and prosecutor's office are waiting to see how this case resolves to determine how they're going to handle that possession charge. It may result in a dismissal.
Okay.
I'm just sharing the information I have.
All right, anything else?
That's it for me, Your Honor.
Ms. Carey?
Thank you. I have reviewed the reports and the files. I think the recommendation is appropriate and ask the court to follow it.
Okay. All right, Ms. McNamara, it's your turn to speak, if you choose. Is there anything you wish to say?
Just that I know that I made some really poor mistakes, or poor choices, I should say, that led to my little file stack there. I have no excuse. I could sit here and say, oh, it was because I lost my house, I lost my boyfriend, all that crap, but it was my choice to do what I did. And I'm really learning from my mistakes big time. I honestly haven't taken any action to do any kind of rehab or anything, but I have been 177 days clean today. I just reported again this morning. I've been doing community service to help with my fines and cost fees. I've been trying to stay as active, busy, working as much as possible, and just trying to stay out of trouble.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I forgot about that. And I have my family's pretty. I don't want to say the wrong word, but my family can be a struggle sometimes, and I would use that excuse in the past that I used, and I haven't had no urge to do any kind of drugs. I don't want to go back to that lifestyle at all. I just try to stay busy and work anytime I get overwhelmed or stressed.
All right, thank you. All right, the court issues the following basis for the sentence. All right, so she took a vehicle while underneath the influence. I will note here that there's another charge, although it wouldn't have been a felony, illegal transport, right? So you're illegally transporting the marijuana in the vehicle. Now, you've been using marijuana since you were 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's stop that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I understand it. And so some people would say, oh my gosh, Judge Elmore is this against marijuana. Well, yes, I am, but it's the same thing as alcohol. It might be legal, but it ain't helping you.
I might actually used to think that I couldn't live without it, and 177 days
Yeah.
without it, and it was all just another excuse.
Well, I really don't want you to use anything. All right, so place you on probation, and I'm going to include a term that you cannot use. Why? Because even though I'm going to say, and we'll see if it survives, if anybody appeals it, even recreational marijuana. Why? Because I'm feeling that it's helping you mask whatever issues are happening with you personally that are causing you to rely on substances. Okay, it's just like if I were to remove alcohol, it's the same thing. If people have a trigger, that's the word Mr. Cherry used, that trigger might be a mental health concern. And if you're masking it with alcohol or marijuana or methamphetamine, you're just masking it with something and you're not taking care of the root problem. Okay, that's what I want you to do, is help take care of the root problem. So I'm going to place you on the 24 months of probation. I'm going to adopt the terms or conditions that are listed on CFJ 145 pages 2 and 3. That applies to all three cases, because they're all three different case numbers.
I think the one case is just a use.
Well, yeah, that's right. So
Just the one case is the UDAA.
Yeah. Hold on. I was reading the recommendations, the way the recommendation is. So they're recommending 24 months as to all three cases. And all right, here we go. Just gonna do it easier. Maybe it's easier. I think it is. If it's not, just lie to me and tell me it is. The 24 months of probation are pursuant to section 7411 of the Public Health Code and apply to the file ending in 7/1. Will not assign probation for the other two offenses. The court again adopts the terms or conditions for that same period of probation. As for the possession, the defendant is sentenced to I've given 29 days of jail with 29 days of credit. Cover the fines and costs at the same time. That is $68 state minimum fee, $130 crime victims' rights fund fee, supervision fee of $30 a month or $60 a month if there's any electronic monitoring. The court also assesses a $300 court cost, a $300 attorney fee, and a $500 fine. Then we move on to count 2, which is the use of methamphetamine. There, the court sentences the defendant to 15 days of jail with 15 days of credit, a $50 crime victims' right fee, a $75 crime victims' right, $50 state minimum fee, $75 crime victims' right fund fee, a $150 court cost, a $300 fine, $100 attorney fee. Obviously, no supervision fees. And if I didn't say supervision fees for the first one, make sure you had that one. Okay, good. Thank you. And was this a first-time felony?
Yes.
So, but I don't need to do DNA fee because it's still a 712. I disregard. As to count 3, which is the unlawful use of the motor vehicle, did we have any victim impact statements? I know we didn't have one presented today.
He wrote one out. Actually, he did fill out a form. And we are going to request that restitution be held open for that case.
Okay, the court will leave restitution open in file ending in 7/8. The court sentences the defendant to a 1-day jail sentence with a 1 day of credit. Was there damage to the vehicle? There must have been, obviously.
That's why we're holding restitution, because the request doesn't seem to make sense with what was said in
And
the police report.
All right.
So
Obviously,
we're gonna talk about it and see.
He's put in a request. I think there's
I'll leave restitution open for 30 days. The court sentences the defendant to the 1 day of jail, 1 day of credit. The court assesses a $200 court cost, a $200 attorney fee, a $200 fine, leaving restitution open. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, 68 and 130. This is the felon, high court misdemeanor felony. All right. Missed anything, Mr. Stapleton?
I don't believe so.
Oh, good. Ms. Carey
no, thank you.
and Mr. Chair.
No, you're not.
Thank you. We don't need to go over any, hold on.
7411.
Yeah, so, but not for the last file. The
Right.
last file is ending in 7/8. Here we go. Miss, now if you appeal the 1 day of jail. All right, I don't know. But you do have a right to. Mr. Chair is bringing to you 2 copies of one document. You're to place your initials on one copy. Doing so in matter of election no waives in your rights and merely acknowledges your receipt of the copy of the document. The document tells you that you have the right to appeal the conviction and sentence in that one case only. And if you choose to do so, you have 42 days to request an attorney. It is an appeal by application for leave and not an automatic or claim of appeal by right. The other cases, I don't need to go over your appellate rights with you. violate probation. If you do, I'm gonna tell you, I've never once let people keep 7411. I can't prejudge what my statistics are. Yeah, no, don't pop hot, right? If you need help, go to Mr. Stapleton or whoever first. They will help you get into a program. All right, if you need help, come knock on the door. My staff will ask me, hey, Judge, where should we send her? Right? We want to help you get over whatever issues that you may have. Do you have any questions about the sentences today? All right, thank you. Good luck. Let's, trust me, nobody wants to see me too many times.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, we'll see you. And our next to last file.